So this is going to be a quick walkthrough of how you supercharge your car using my kit. This is the plug and play ECU. I now have the USB cable connected to it. You do not need this normally, and that hole can be covered with this grommet that comes with it. Plugs into the standard connector, but you also want to route a vacuum line as it has built-in map sensor. This is what the ECU looks like. Uses the standard plug. Wideband O2 sensor. I have a external controller who gives a 0 to 5 volt signal into the ECU. You can use either that or the Max SU CAN bus controlled wideband sensor without gauge. So it's up to you if you want the gauge or not. Two different options. Rest of the electrical stuff is basically this small adapter harness which you connect. This is your old AFM connector and your temp sensor connectors. And the new connectings is a temp sensor, TPS and IATs. You see those two adapters. This is for your TPS and your IATs. Both of these will come with a kit with the proper gaskets, O-rings. And it's just a bolt-on straight into here. That's, yeah, you have to get new injectors as well. Those will be included in the kit. Really straightforward just to replace those. So that's pretty much all you do electrical. Mechanically, you start with obviously removing the whole airbox and the J boot. And this original vacuum line, this would be connected down here, and your brake booster would be connected here. And this would be connected to your J boot. Remove the whole of that. And this is your idle air valve. So it has a filter and a non-return valve, bolt on. The J boot has two connections. This is your idle air valve and this is your crankcase ventilation. The crankcase ventilation now just sits down here and is connected to a short piece of hose now and connects to the rear of the supercharger intake. The bracket for the supercharger bolts on to the alternator bracket with 4 bolts, the standard ones. And then you bolt the supercharger to it, of course, but also your tensioner down here. The kit will come with the manifolds, both output and input manifold. And there's also a recirculating valve connecting the two, so the supercharger can free spin. 3-inch intake into the supercharger. This filter is going to be a different style and size. This is just one I had bought the cheap one to start with. Pressure, everything is 2.5 inch. It goes down here, goes around, and the intercooler sits. It's a forward mount. It comes up here into the intake. You can see the intercooler back there works really well. Other than the manifolds for the supercharger, you will get this custom pulley. And if you see the center here, that's comes from the original pulley. I have this here. It's embedded in plastic here. This plastic is really easy to remove. You can use a knife, or if you have a lathe like I, you can just get it out there. It removes really easily. So you're gonna need the center, and you need the bearing, of course. And there's a C-clip here, and there's a C-clip in front that sits on the axle on the supercharger. So you reuse the center with the new pulley that will be included in the kit. So obviously I'm gonna go do a more in-depth video later. This was just a quick walkthrough of how everything is done. Stay tuned.